Today, we're going to show you how to find things in SurvivalWare. The model is displayed in the grid on the left-hand side of the screen. The rows are variables and the columns are time periods. The rows are organized into tabs such as income statement, balance sheet, and key lines. You can click on the tabs. Also, you can scroll up and down through the list of rows contained in each tab, or use the horizontal scroll bar to go left and right through the available time periods. On the bottom right of the screen under the graph is another set of controls. You can advance from one row to the next using the next or previous buttons. You can also select a bar within a graph. This has the effect of moving the grid cursor to make that cell value visible in the grid. When you hover over a bar, you see its value. There is a text search box above the grid. It looks for row names or partial row names that you type in. When it finds the row, it displays its graph and makes sure it is visible in the grid. It will go to a new tab if it needs to. It keeps a list of searches so that you can go back and forth quickly. You can find things other than rows or time periods. Click the Show Logic button to show how a row is calculated. The Drill Down button is used to show the detail behind a row. If it is a calculated row, it shows the rows that were used to calculate that selected row. On the top left of the screen, let you switch the view from actuals to projections or budget. When viewing projections, the graph uses color to show history versus projections. The budget shows a line graph comparing budget to actual. The last tip for how to find things relates to time periods. You can zoom in and out from years to months by clicking on months, quarters, etc. above the grid. Then you can select small, medium, large, or custom to control how many appear in the graph. That's it today for how to find things in SurvivalWare. Now, here it is, your moment of zen. This is just past the starting point of the Mount Vernon Bike Trail, which goes along the Potomac River to Washington, D.C. George Washington used to hang out in these parts. It is nice and steep with twists and turns and bumps from the tree roots growing underneath, but it is fun. My own personal roller coaster. This has nothing to do with SurvivalWare, but everything to do with it at the same time. This is how one satisfied user spends his time saved due to SurvivalWare.